How's it going, everybody? I wanted to give you guys a little bit of a hayfield update and just kind of show you how some things are greening up around here. So as you can see, the pond is still a pond. We're just about to get a ton of rain. I think we're supposed to get like 3 inches over the next 9 days or something like that. So that's not fun, but you can see how well the canary grass does in these low-lying areas. Right now that pond is about, I'd say, 1.5 feet deep in the deepest, and where you can see most of that grass in the middle, it's probably about 8 or so inches deep right now. But yeah, it's canary grass. It's really amazing stuff, and this all gets overgrazed. We totally overgraze our property because we just don't have enough pasture for the horses. So yeah, horses are pretty good at tearing up the land, but it's something we love to do. Hey, Stout, that poor old guy, he's getting pretty old. Hey there, buddy. Yeah. Oh. He's kind of getting grumpier in his older age, but yeah. So we're gonna go take a look at a couple of hayfields, and if we get enough time, we will look. I gained an additional 10 acres. I just got done talking to the lady, and so there's a couple of well, there's one field that we're gonna drop. We're not gonna do this year. The field just doesn't have much going for it. These people let their sheep graze on it, and it would be really good grass, but they let their sheep graze on it, and then they want me to come and clean it up. They're good people. I know them well. I've hayed their field for a few years now, and it's getting to the point where the field needs so many nutrients. It's the ground's compacted. I don't have any tillage equipment. It's basically it's in need of restoration, so I don't have the equipment to do that. I don't want to invest thousands of dollars into fertilizer and lime to make it right if their sheep are just going to graze it and eat all the leafy material. So anyway, we're going to drop that field, and then there's another 4-acre field. We're only going to do half of it because the other half is just simply too hilly. But so this other 10 acres puts us up just about 32 acres or so of hay, which will be plenty for us. This year we're going to keep a little more hay. I do plan on getting a couple of steers to raise, so we'll see what happens with that. Yeah, let's go. Oh, come on now. Let's go take a look at some hay fields. Okay, so here's one of the fields. It too needs a lot of nutrients. I put a bunch of lime down on this field. It's not in the best of shape. That's the one I can normally get in during May. So there's only that field back there, and then one just up the road. Sorry, I talk with my hands a lot and I'm moving this around, but those two I'll be able to probably get in May and get done. And this field here, this is about a 3.5 acre field or so. Oh, sorry about that. 3.5 acre field, and it grows some really good Timothy grass. So the owners of this property are really cool people. So a lot of this field, it retains the water so well. Yeah, you can see. Yeah, so the Timothy gets up, 5 feet tall or so. It's more mature than I'd like it to be by the time we can harvest it, but the field just simply will not allow us to get in, not without making a bunch of ruts, and then we'd have a really hard time letting the grass, or getting the grass to dry out. But you can see it's coming up. You know, it's really too bad. It'd be great if we could get in here earlier, because we could get a second cutting out of it. Yeah, so it's pretty much mid-June by the time we can get in here, but it's nice to see things coming up good. I'd like to put some lime down in this field too, but we'll see what happens with that. So they're good people. I'd like to help preserve their field and keep things healthy for not just me, but for them and for the future farmer that's going to hay it. So I'd be surprised if we still live in this neighborhood in 3 years from now. So anyway, off to the next field. Okay, here we are. This is a 5-acre field. It's just up the road from our house, and this field's starting to come up pretty good. It's mostly Timothy here. So Timothy, a couple other native grasses, not sure what all they are, but it's good grass. This is the field that I baled very late last year. It's the last baling video that I made. Yeah, it was the video, the first time using the Massey Ferguson 128 baler. So good grass in here. The farmer that used to bale this, he took pretty good care of it. It has some ruts, but nothing too bad. I tested the waters. I brought the tractor out here. I wanted to see if the ground was frozen enough to come out and spread manure, so I brought the tractor down just by itself, and obviously it wasn't anywhere near frozen enough. So that was kind of too bad. As you can see, these trees, they litter a bunch of crap. The nor'easter wind comes this way, and so I've got some cleanup to do yet. Some of the stuff is bigger. A lot of this stuff I couldn't see when I was mowing last time. I went through and picked out all the crap that I could, all the stuff I could see, but there were still a couple of bigger branches like that were just buried under old grass, and yeah, I'm lucky none of that ended up in the baler. But so this one's good. I like this field a lot. It's pretty smooth. I can mow and bale at a pretty decent rate of speed. So let's go see if we can check out those other 2 5-acre parcels that I just picked up. Okay guys, here we are coming down the driveway. So these 2 fields used to be baled by the guy that used to bale the field that we were just at. So these did not get hayed last year. She offered it to me, but at the time my hands were tied and I just had too much going on, so I didn't take it. But this, I will cut it, bale it, clean it up for next year. So let's see here. Boy, I'll tell you what, this truck sure is nice to drive. If you haven't driven a Ford lately, you might want to think about it. So yeah, we'll end up probably keeping this for cow bedding, feed. Looks kind of a lot like the other field did. Nice, easy access for trailers and trucks pulling up. The other thing is I may end up just selling it for cheap, $2 a bale or something like that, $1.50 a bale for bedding / feed. But yeah, a lot of fine stem grasses. I'm not seeing a whole. Oh yeah, there's some Timothy. Looks like a little bit of rye. Yeah, so this is great. So the field behind this property is the other 5-acre parcel. Taking it back behind those greenhouses. and down. It's judging by Google Maps, it was a couple, maybe like 150 feet wide by eighth of a mile long or something like that. So I wonder why none of this this isn't doing as well as the rest of the field. I wonder if this is just a really low spot that doesn't have canary grass in it. I'm not sure. It feels pretty boggy. It's too far away from the house to be a drain field, I would think. But yeah, this is a low spot. So yeah, here's the other property. So cool. These actually look really smooth. I'm not seeing any major bumps. I'm not too familiar with what this grass is. If any of you guys know what this grass is, let me know. It'd be nice to know what's going into feed. Maybe I just trash these bales. I'm not sure what it is. Yeah, it looks like there's a fair amount of weeds in here. That'll be a nice bump. Well, I'm not going to take you guys along for the full walk of the field, but thought I'd share. Excited to pick up another 10 acres for us. It'll help us out, help pay off some bills, maybe help finance some newer equipment for next year. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. Appreciate it. Comment, rate, and subscribe if you'd like to. If not, don't worry about it. I just appreciate you hanging out and watching. You guys have a good day, and take care. We'll catch you on the next video. Well, just a quick thought here. So after walking both of those fields, that second field, I may end up passing, or I might end up, well, there's my wife. I might end up just cutting all of it and then baling certain areas and leaving the rest on the ground. There's a lot of weeds in that field and it's really bumpy, so I wouldn't mind passing over some of those bumps once with the mower, but for tedding and raking and baling, just to bale up a bunch of weeds just doesn't sound like fun to me, and it's not going to be beneficial for what we do here. So yeah, just a quick thought on that. The other field, the first one, actually looks really good. It's smooth, not a whole lot of weeds. There's that one kind of low spot area that I'm kind of concerned about. Looked like there's some weeds there that I couldn't really identify, but I don't know my vegetation as well as I should for being a small hay farmer. But anyway, yeah. So again, thanks a lot for watching, guys. Have a good day.